Hello, it is Maximum Color here with my co-commentator Josh, and we will be with you for the next hour.
How's it going, everybody?
I'm excited for this match. LilKirbs 14 versus Failstream. They're both very, very skilled runners. Kirbs is sitting here, 38 points, 10-0, undefeated. He's only dropped 2 points in the entire league. Failstream sitting at 25 points, average clear rate of 6 compared to LilKirbs' clear rate of 6.8. So they're going to be very close. This match won't particularly affect the standings too much, but it should be a very entertaining and good match to watch. One thing to consider is that if Failstream manages to knock some points off of LilKirbs, the Beast and Blue Chocobo and some other runners are close enough that they might be able to overtake LilKirbs for the #1 spot. Chat commenting on Kirbs' facial expression. It looks very sad today.
Yeah, let's hope it's not sad for the whole thing. Let's hope you can pull some great runs.
Already.
We have Failstream in a speed run, it seems. And LilKirbs taking 2 skips.
Failstream seems to be in a somewhat difficult level.
Yeah, speed runs are kind of like that.
Alright. Not entirely sure what's going on over on Kirbs' side. Looks like he might have to take out that Boom Boom to get a key. But he's going for the attempted cheese, YOLO jump, and he makes it to the flagpole, getting the 1-up. We're 1-0 against Failstream.
LilKirbs taking the first clear of the game.
Yes, something about LilKirbs, he is one of the most aggressive skippers in the entire league. So he took a little bit of extra time in there to get his first match, but it paid off, and already off to the lead. Failstream still over here on this speedrunning level. Very impressive triple jump into ground pound to hit that switch.
Yeah, he's definitely not given up yet. A few more attempts, he probably should give it a skip, though.
Alright. Looks like he's sticking with that level for now. Kirbs over here on the left with the checkpoint. Good thing he got it too.
Yeah, that was a major downfall to fall right there. But he got that checkpoint, so he's still in the clear.
Failstream checking the clear time on this again. Maybe thinking if he wants to start skipping or not. Kirbs having a hard time with those claws on the left.
Oh, and Failstream taking a death. Another death.
I'm not entirely sure what's going on that page over there. Kirbs with the second clear, another 1-up, puts him back at 15 lives.
Failstream should really think about skipping at this point.
I am inclined to agree with you.
3 minutes in and no clear yet. Well, LilKirbs has 2. So I think it's about time to skip. Like maybe one more attempt and then he should be, using that skips. Skips are unlimited.
I'm not entirely sure what's going on the right there with those goom brats floating around. I haven't actually seen that before. It looks like they're underwater, but they're not.
Yeah, it's a little grav for the enemies.
Oh, that makes sense.
And Failstream finally taking the skip. He really needed to be skipping that level.
I have to agree with you. It's been almost 4 minutes in before he finally gives up on that. Interesting level with the springs here. These can be. He's doing a really good job, but those spring ladders can be really finicky and really cost a lot of time.
And he takes a leap of faith and falls.
LilKirbs on the left with a 17-second world record.
I'd say that's cheese. But taking the time to find the cheese is not very, fitting for these matches. And Failstream, taking the same leap of faith and falling again. Doesn't really seem like it's possible, but he might see something I don't see.
Kirbs on the left taking his own leap of faith right into poison. And I'd have to back you up on that. Failstream must be seeing something I am not, because this seems... Oh, okay, I see what he's doing. Stacking up the springs, trying to get over the top barrier to get to that flag. I'm not sure if this is an intended or not. That is, I'm not sure if this is cheese or kind of a dev exit.
Oh, and got himself trapped. And LilKirbs takes himself his third clear with 9 seconds and 54 seconds to go.
Still plenty of time for Failstream to come back.
Absolutely. I think I understand more of what he's trying to do right here, but I don't really think it's logical if he's trying to, be as fast as possible.
Yes, it's also eating up a lot of lives. He's only got 6 right now and 9.5 minutes to go. This could be dangerous for Failstream. There's the skip, finally. Kirb sticking with with a level over 1 minute. Not very common for Kirbs. He tends to skip if they're even 40, 50 seconds. All right, fails to one-shot it. Hands over the skip.
That's how the game should be played. You die once, you take the skip.
That does tend to be, I know the Beast and Kirbs himself have discussed in interviews that is their mentality.
Absolutely. It should be everyone's mentality if they want to, pull ahead.
Ooh, 9-second world record on Kirbs' side. I have to say the luck is on his side today.
Failstream jumping into some spikes.
Right. There we go. Kirbs sniffing out the cheese. Block ladder on the left. Gets his 4th clear. Really furthering that gap.
Failstream trusting a door and falling to his death on a bunch of spikes. That's a real shame.
Looks like he's got a pretty fun level on the right side there, though. And with that, the door takes him to his 1st clear. He gets the 1-up, bringing him up to 2 lives. He is really at risk of a game over here. That's something everyone needs to kind of look out for when they get caught up on those levels, like you did with that spring level and that speedrun level. Especially fast levels like that, it can really eat your lives down.
Oh, absolutely. They should be using those skips more, liberally than they have been, because you got unlimited skips. Might as well use as many as you can.
Yes, I think Kirbs might be onto something over there. It seems he's found some hidden blocks with keys in them, and there he goes. Clear number 5.
I don't even know where Failstream is right now.
Where is Failstream?
He's invisible. He's moving the screen back and forth, but I don't know where he went.
That was one of those forced camera levels, it looks like, where maybe he was above or below the screen, and it gives the illusion that you're controlling Boom Boom instead. Those are pretty cool ideas.
That's possible. Oh, Failstream. 1 life left.
Kirbs on the left with a very short-looking P-switch jump level. This is Kirbs' bread and butter. He is really good at this kind of thing. Should be a breeze for a man such as Kirbs.
Oh, Failstream squatting right there. Or crouching? I don't know. I call it squatting.
I suppose they're both proper terms. Acceptable terms.
Oh. Good thing.
That level looks like a bit of a nightmare.
Especially with 1 life left.
Yes. I'm actually surprised he's sticking with this. One wrong move
Me
and
too.
gets the game over, goes back down to 0 clears. But the goal is in sight. I'm always rooting for a close match.
This seems like a really jank jump. Oh, glad
He's
he
down.
made that one.
And there he
And
goes.
Failstream. Managing with his last life to get himself 2 clears. But he didn't get any lives on that.
He
Did
did
he?
get one. He got
Oh,
the
he
top
did?
flagpole life.
Oh, that's good then. It didn't seem like he got any lives. But I'm glad to know that he did.
Parachute Bowser.
Those are always great.
It's amusing. I gotta say, I'm a bit concerned for Failstream here. It's 4 clears behind. Now keep in mind, each clear, depending on the level, Kirbs over there with a 7th clear. Depending on the level, each clear, the course clear screen and all that, can take anywhere between 25 and 30 seconds. So for every 2 clears ahead that Kirbs is, that's essentially a minute taken off of Failstream's actual gameplay timer.
Failstream now trying to collect as many coins as he possibly can to try and get some lives, I assume. There's no
Taking the
clear
Lackadoo.
condition. So I assume he's jumping around for those coins to try and get some lives.
Real tight squeeze between that bomb and bullet there. Looks like he's going for a second Lackadoo. Nope.
Oh.
And the aerial bomb.
Dies
Takes
right
him
at the
down.
end, too. The end in sight.
See, I don't know if if there might be some nerves going on with Failstream. He is facing the undefeated champion of the league right now. That might have something to do with how he's doing right now. It could just be he could just be warming up though. He might be getting ready to come back in the next 2.
Yeah, it's
matches.
anyone's game at this point. I mean, not this round. It seems like LilKirbs has taken it this round, but to get the game, it's still anyone's game.
Failstream getting a 3rd clear as Kirbs ties it up on the left.
That was a pretty sketchy dark level, let me tell you.
Yeah, not a lot of runners will keep those.
Nope, but it seemed to pay off for LilKirbs.
Let's go.
All right, at this point, I am going to call it. It is currently impossible for Failstream to tie this up. But he still has to work. He has his clear average he can be working toward, keeping that up. Getting up to that. Getting as close to that 6 as he can. Kirbs getting a 9th clear.
Kirbs can pull the record.
Yes, he's approaching his personal best of 10 levels right now. World record on that course, too.
Let's go.
Failstream with the enemy spam speedrun.
Oh.
Clever, though. It looked like I didn't see completely, but it looked like he might have timed that skip to keep from losing a life. Failstream, I mean.
Yeah, LilKirbs got some lives to spare.
Here we go. Failstream's got a 20-second speedrun. I'm sorry, Failstream.
You said Failstream.
Oh. And Kirbs getting his 10th clear. If he can find another clear in the next minute, then he will have tied the league record.
Is it still 11?
I do believe so.
IIPK sure pulled it out for that 11 score. But LilKirbs could possibly tie it or take it. He's seeming to have a pretty good game this round, so.
Huh.
And Failstream finding himself his 4th clear. I mean, there's no chance of him winning, but still.
This match, this round.
Absolutely. It's anyone's game.
OMG Shoes, the name of the level on the right. I see it'll be a boot level. But
I'd say that would be a good guess.
Failstream getting prepared for the next set, I should say. I'm never sure what to call each small little round in between
I
the
call
games.
them matches.
Matches and then game.
Yeah, I
The
call
full one.
the entire tournament the game, and then each round is a match. Match 1, match 2, match 3, and then whoever wins the game wins the game.
All right.
That was a really nice round for LilKirbs.
Very impressive.
And
Let's see.
was that his personal best?
That ties his personal best. He had a personal best of 10 clears before.
Oh, well, that's awesome then.
Let's see if he can keep it up for the next two.
Let's hope the RNG gods are in their favor. And they need to use those skips as much as possible.
Let's see if Failstream has learned from his previous game not to stick with those speedruns for quite that long.
LilKirbs in yet another invisible. Oh, he's over top. Never mind. Not invisible.
He's got a clear condition. He cannot touch the ground. This actually looks like a pretty interesting level, despite how simple it is.
Failstream taking a leap of faith and saving it very graciously. That was a really nice save on Failstream's part.
And here's Kirbs with his first clear, getting the one up.
Yeah, Mario time.
And Failstream follows it up with his own clear. Catsuit allows him to get the one up as well.
That was pretty good rounds for both of them for the first round.
It was. For anyone watching at home who doesn't know, if you have a catsuit and you touch the flagpole, you will always climb to the top and claim the life.
Unless there are things blocking the top of the flagpole. I've seen that happen once before where the cat's trying to climb up and can't get up because there's things blocking it.
That's a good point, calling me out.
Sorry. I'd rather them be
No, it's
informed
good.
than misinformed. Now,
Failstream looks like he's
Failstreaming to defeat. Is that a boom boom? I can't really see what it says.
Yes, he has to defeat both of those boom booms. They are currently locked up in that little cage on the right. I'm not actually sure how he will get to them.
I have no clue. I don't see a door inside there or anything.
Or a bomb, perhaps?
Oh, yeah. Now it says reaching both boom booms. I can't see what the top of the screen says.
Kirbs is a quick tech level on the left as an 8-second world record. Tech is what Kirbs excels at, and it gets him the clear. Sitting at 2-1. Looks like Failstream gave up on trying to bust into the cages of that boom boom.
Oh, and
Ooh.
Failstream not spin jumping. Taking a death on that thwomp.
Wonder if that might have been because it was just in 3D world. Might have had it in his head. That you can stand on thwomps in that version.
There's no indicator to say spin jump, so
That's true.
most game designers put indicators of the Z that you need to be spin jumping. Oh, and he dies to the fire.
Momentum from that conveyor.
Little
There's
Curbs doing some wall jumping now. Some continuous wall jumping, it seems. Seems like
Yeah,
he's
pretty
doing the
tight,
same
too.
thing. And is that the clear?
That is the clear.
Little Curbs pulling 3-1.
A little bit of a gap. Failstream's doing significantly better than the previous round, though. It looks like he might be on something on this level over here. Checkpoint.
Absolutely.
I'm sure he, just as much as I was hoping for the flagpole, not just a checkpoint.
Oh, there's 11 minutes left. He can still pull ahead or tie it. He's just gotta get some of these moves down a little bit.
Alright, Fire Flower on Failstream's side. That might help him out a bit. One up on Curbs' side. I just noticed he has 20 lives. He's got a clear condition. He's got to find a single coin in this level.
He decides to go in the pipe. I don't see a coin, but there could be one in
I
that
see
other
it.
pipe on the other side.
It's at the top of the pyramid, right up there above that cannon.
Ah, okay, I do see it.
Ooh, it looks like a pretty tough level. And
Failstream getting himself his second clear.
the world record.
And just under 10 minutes left to go. They could still tie it up, or anyone can win. That was a nice shell jump on Little Curb's side.
Looks like Curbs is in a bit of a exploration, multiple paths level. We'll see how long he
Needs to
sticks with
find a
this
key.
one. Levels like this, even if it got a short clear time, it could just be because someone's figured out the path.
Yeah. Sometimes people find dev doors. And then that's way faster. Obviously, it's a dev door. But it takes some time usually to find a dev door. You have to, you know, be looking for it. When you don't really have time to look for a dev door in these tournaments.
He gets the checkpoint though, so he might be on to something. Failstream with some interesting platform tech. Oh,
And the end is in sight.
and it looks relatively... Oh, he slides off.
Little
Some
Curbs
platform.
deciding not to defeat that Meowser and taking a skip.
Yeah, those Meowsers can really cut a lot of time into a run, so the way they jump off the screen and are intangible. There's a lot of RNG in those fights.
I think the Meowser is the cutest addition to Super Mario Maker 2, but it's the worst addition.
I think that's pretty well said.
But he's so cute. I love him.
I do too.
Oh, Little Curbs. Dying to that fire. Not able to quite time the thwomps falling. But he's not giving up on it.
Failstream's got some pretty difficult tech, it looks like, on that last jump there. It looks pretty straightforward at first, but on second look, I can see why he's having some trouble with it.
Little Curbs dying to the sun. I don't know why there'd be sun inside a building like this, but there is. Who knows what the creator of the level's thinking.
Probably the same person who decorated their house with lava.
Yes, that's likely.
Oh, and Failstream does some cool tech to finally get that clear on that level. Definitely worth
ties it up.
sticking with it for him. It does. 3-3. Now, I said earlier I like to root for the closest matches, so
Absolutely. I think that's
Failstream might be able
every
to.
commentator's favorite is the closest matches.
Glad I'm not alone in that.
And LilKirbs not needing any P-speed there. I don't quite understand how he does that, but I'm not supposed to understand, I guess. And LilKirbs taking it. LilKirbs taking it 4-3. That wasn't tied for very long.
4-minute world record on the right there. Failstream's got to skip that.
Let's go.
7 seconds from that skip, though. Level name Chomp Chomps. And it is living up to that.
And you just gotta time these chain chomps.
Little
Where
Curbs
they're
with an
gonna land.
underwater car level. Not sure how many runners would stick with a level like this.
Ooh, Failstream going just a little bit too fast. LilKirbs landing wrong, and did he just skip there? It seemed like he skipped.
Curbs did skip, yes. He had enough with the... He had some car problems under the sea. Pays off, though. He gets a 7-second record level.
Failstream finally realizing the pattern of the thwomps. Or sorry, not the thwomps, the chain chomps. And he finds himself his 4th clear, tying it up again.
Tied up just after Curbs dies to a well-placed or poorly placed Kaizo block at the end there.
And LilKirbs takes it right back.
I gotta say, that's one of those levels that you might wonder why is an expert.
Absolutely.
It likely just hasn't had enough plays yet to level it out.
Let's go.
16-second record on the right. Looks like a really cool level. This is turning out to be a really good match.
Let's hope he can tie it up again. I like going into overtime with tied games.
It is fun. But Curbs also has a very fast level on the left.
Yeah.
Lots of long jumps. And he gets top of the flagpole.
Making it pulling 2 levels ahead of Failstream.
Failstream's finding a little bit of...
Let's go.
Oh, hits a Kaizo block.
I was gonna say cheese, but it might have just been a Kaizo block that was meant to mess with him.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're on every part. Yep, it seems like they're on every... With every plant is a Kaizo block.
At least it's consistent.
And now
Curbs.
he's climbing up.
Curbs flying on a bomb with some low gravity tech. That's pretty cool. Really short level on the left as well. 16-second world record. So he might be pulling even further ahead. And there he gets it. 7th clear.
3 clears ahead. LilKirbs is killing it this game.
Let's go.
Failstream moonwalking on those pipes a little bit. Wonder what kind of secret he's found there.
It doesn't seem like it's a secret. It seems like it's just how the game went, and he gets himself his 5th clear. Now it's 7-5 in for LilKirbs, and I mean, with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, he could still tie it up. But it's unlikely with how fast LilKirbs is going through these levels.
If Failstream can get the same kind of luck that Curbs has been getting these last few levels, he could definitely tie it up here. Sticks with a 54-second record level. That could spell the loss of his opportunity to catch up. He really
And
needs
a
to be getting
snake
those.
block. Those are the slowest and the worst for these tournaments.
They are. There's a lot of really cool tech you can do with snake blocks, but man, can they be slow.
Yeah, they're definitely not what you want to run into when you're running one of these tournaments.
Yeah, they can often bait people into being a little bit impatient, like Failstream was just there, causing a death off the edge.
He's got 2 lives left. That's some dangerous territory. Now he's in a speed run.
Oh! At this
Falls
point, it
through.
might be in Failstream's best interest just to not die. To keep his score from going down. But he's sticking with it. He loves the game and he is ready to go while Kirbs gets an 8th clear. He is playing well above his average today.
And Failstream snapping right back, getting himself
Yeah,
another
Failstream
clear.
will shut me up, that's for sure.
Now, I think the it's only 2 ahead. Yeah, it's only 2 ahead. LilKirbs is only 2 ahead of Failstream.
Yes. Kirbs has taken this match. It is no longer possible for Failstream to catch up, but he's certainly putting up a good fight. Good show. Kirbs might be able to pull out a 9th clear right here. If he can one-shot this level.
Oh no!
Dies on the spike.
And that's it. LilKirbs has taken round 2.
Oh no!
Alright. So LilKirbs is still undefeated in the, as far as overall wins go. He is now 11-0, but we are using a point-based system, so there will be a 3rd match, and Failstream can still take the honor of knocking off another point off of Kirbs, something only 2 people have been able to do before him.
You gotta admire, people who don't stand down when there's a better and bigger player who hasn't had any losses.
Oh, absolutely.
You gotta just give it your all.
And in the end, I think most people in this tournament are playing for the fun of it anyway.
Yeah. I'm the type of person I'd rather play for fun than play to win. But that's just me. I was not raised competitively.
Kirbs getting a 7-second level on the left. While Failstream brings it in with a 9-second on the right. See who can finish theirs first and take the first point of this match. Based on the pace of the level. Oh!
Failstream
Tight
going just a
timing.
bit too slow.
I'd imagine the goal is likely just through that pipe. Kirbs is given several lives to this level here. Well, I guess only 2.
Oh, that was a harsh one for Failstream. Jumped up, hit the thing, and then fell into lava. Because it's rising.
And there's Kirbs with the first point of this match. Those on-off switches that Failstream's hitting on the right are no joke. That is a very small window of time to hit them. Manages to get through, tie it up, 1-1.
Let's go!
This is a pre-recorded match, by the way, I should mention.
Yes, there will be no interview. I saw someone mention an interview up in the chat, and there will be no interview.
Very interesting level on Kirbs' side. Looks like he has to use some kind of sliding tech to defeat the piranhas. Good level design. Creators intentionally
Awesome level
given...
design. But he takes a skip. Yeah,
Right.
that was taking just a little bit too long for his liking.
It's one of those unfortunate circumstances where Expert has a lot of really good levels, but not all of them are just fast enough for our purposes here.
Absolutely. Now, Failstream needing to time these thwomps, turning the on and off switches perfectly so he can get through there. So he jumps too fast or jumps too slow, he's gonna fall through, just like he did.
Yeah, that looks like a nightmare to me. I'd be skipping that level just for sheer no way I'd be able to pull it off.
Absolutely. Me too.
Very impressive Failstream manages that one. LilKirbs with the death shoot straight into the lava, also bringing him back to the beginning. He gets out of that level as fast as he can.
LilKirbs taking a skip on what seems to be a don't leave the ground level, but I could be mistaken.
I'm not sure what caused him to take the skip, but my guess would be one of the tags was puzzle solving, and those levels can tend to be a little long.
Yes. And he's in a speed run now, but it doesn't line up perfectly.
Failstream over here in his own speedrun with the wind pushing him to the right. 15
He's skipping the
second
red coins.
record. He is. I get the feeling they're not required, and he's probably thinking the same thing because of how low the record was.
And they
He
weren't.
was right.
Failstream pulling into the lead, it seems.
He has. We'll see if Curbs can tie it up with this level real quick. It actually looks like it's actually a fairly consistent level, although there are some questionable jumps in it. I think he might be sticking with this one for a little while. Failstream with another on-off switch speedrun. Curbs tying it up, second clear on the left. Put several lives into that, and it paid off. This is the match we've been waiting for. This is close, exciting, fast-paced, a lot of speedruns. And Failstream jumping over the
getting a
Bowser.
third clear. He seems more determined, and the RNG gods seem to be in his favor this round.
Curbs'
Little
previous
Curbs
levels
taking a
titled
skip. Now he's on a
Little
level
Green
called
Snack.
Lava Escape.
30 seconds to escape that lava. All right.
Oh, Little Curbs tries to go right when he should have went left and falls into the rising lava. And Failstream waiting for a platform now. Oh, that was so close on Little Curbs' side. He could have died to that icicle so fast. But his reflexes are on point, it seems.
Failstream having to deal with 3 directions of cannonball. Proved a little bit too much for him at that point, and he is skipping. Curbs feeding tons of lives into this lava here. Taking the time to get the mushroom.
And Failstream in an underwater level. Doesn't seem like the water's rising or falling, it's just totally underwater. I always wonder when Mario will drown.
Curbs has got the finish. Tying it up 3-3. On the right, Failstream's level looks like it might have had a good amount of care put into it. That little arena he was just in looks like some sort of pixel art.
Let's go.
I'm not totally following what he's supposed to be doing in that, where that arrow is pointing him.
I'm not quite sure why he hasn't skipped.
He might have a better idea of what's going on than we do, and Curbs has an insane tech level. Not only does he have to make a very difficult low gravity jump, but he also cannot touch his little Mario feet on the ground. He manages it, disappearing into the clouds.
Is that little Curb pulling the lead now?
It is. That'll bring him into a 4-3 lead. Well, Failstream is still messing around on
Let's
this
go.
perplexing level. It's perplexing to me. He might have a better idea of what's going on. I'm not entirely sure why he's sticking with it. This might be one of those occasions where you kind of get sucked into a level. It might have a really short clear time. I didn't catch that one.
Well, if it does have a really short clear time, it's a dev door, and it's not the way he's trying to do it. This is taking a very long time.
I can't disagree with that. Meanwhile, Curbs making use of his skips, getting another 36-second level. That's really one of the biggest things in this league. The more you skip, the better you tend to do. Of course, it's also about other things, not just skipping. Skill and decision-making are important, but it's really a lot of knowing when.
Failstream managing to find the door and how to turn the on and off switch.
Not rewarded yet, though. Let's see what he runs into.
Oh,
Flags.
is that the clear in sight? And it is. Failstream tying it up.
And Curbs taking the lead back right away, grabbing that golden flagpole, bringing himself up to 5 clears.
That was a smooth clear on Curbs' side.
Chad is having a little bit of questioning about what exactly is going on with the state of our commentary. It is a live commentary over a pre-recorded game, so we are talking right now.
Yes, commentary is live. The game is pre-recorded.
Another 9-second level on Curbs' side. He has been getting a ton of quick levels, but that just tends to be how he plays. That's why he skips so aggressively. He finds all these levels that are 10 seconds.
And Failstream in the dark level.
Meanwhile, Curbs finishes his 9-second level, gets a 6th clear, putting a little bit of a gap between the two runners.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh, that that screen on the right with Failstream, that's a lot of hazards.
Yes, a lot of boos. And potobos.
Curbs at it again with an 8-second clear time level. And Failstream jumping into a dark, dark hole.
And using his skips.
Yes, very nice. Curbs on the left, he was actually going a little too fast for the level, it seems. Slowed it down a bit, played the intended way, and he gets the flagpole hidden behind those blocks. 7-4 right now, furthering the gap. Failstream still got a good chance to tie it up, put it into overtime. Something you gotta always consider is, while the runner on the right, in this situation, a runner who's behind has an opportunity to tie it up, but they're also always racing against the person on the left who can be putting more clears onto their score as well.
Yeah, it's not like one person will stop playing so the other can catch up.
No, but it is always possible that they might run into a big wall, which isn't exactly what would be an ideal situation, but hey, it works. Failstream getting the 5th clear. See if he can tie it up. Curbs again with a level under 30 second.
Failstream could still tie it up.
He definitely could. Failstream not skipping the level. 4.5-minute world record, and he has to kill 60 Money Moles.
60.
I wonder what he's thinking right now. 60.
Wow.
He's running right past them. I do not know what is going through his head.
Little Curbs, I don't think he skipped that level. I think he went to skip, but then didn't.
Oh wow, on Curbs' side, he has to even jump to even grab that fire flower. A little bit of a mini game at the start of the level, I suppose.
Oh, and he takes the death after choosing not to skip.
A skip takes approximately 13 seconds, and a death takes about 7. So if you die twice on a level, then you've already spent more time than if you'd skipped.
Yeah,
Good
but
things to
this
keep in
level
mind.
seems pretty hard. You've got to jump on these cranes while avoiding spinies and swing back and forth.
Oh yeah, and there's all kinds of things to consider. If the level's short, you know, if you skip it, you might not come across a short level again for a while.
Oh, and it seems it was short, because there's the end. Little Curb's taken an 8th clear.
8 is the lowest score he's gotten today. He's raising his average today, that's for sure.
Need to go.
And at this point, it is not possible for Failstream to even tie the game without Curbs game overing. But Curbs could. He only has 5 lives. He's been sinking a lot of lives into these quick levels. So it is still possible to go into overtime right now.
Oh, Failstream missing the jump.
So here we are. As we're in the last minute, skips become a lot less relevant. They just take too much time. I'd imagine both runners will be sticking with whatever they've got.
Oh no.
Curbs does need to be a little bit careful on the left, though, with that
And
3 life
Failstream
count.
nailing that jump that he missed the first time. Oh, and he needed the switch to be off. Hopefully he can get back up
He
there
gets
and
it.
hit it. There he goes. Don't know what the key was for, but he got it anyways. Maybe bonus room.
Bringing his clears up to 6. And with that, that'll end it. Curbs walks away with another 4 points today, keeping his number 1 slot, bringing his total score up to 42. The meaning of light, the world, and everything. Yes, I know I got that quote wrong. Don't hate me.